Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some expert tips on how to have better conversations, inspired by Celeste Headley's TED Talk. We often think of conversation as a natural skill, something we just do, but the truth is, it's a skill like any other, and it can be honed and improved with practice and the right guidance. Over the next few minutes, we'll be exploring 10 powerful tips from Celeste Headley's insightful talk. These tips are designed to help you transform the way you communicate, fostering deeper connections and more meaningful interactions in all areas of your life. Whether you're looking to improve your relationships, excel in your career, or simply become a more engaging and empathetic individual, these tips will provide you with invaluable tools to navigate the art of conversation with greater confidence and authenticity. Let's begin. Have you ever been talking to someone and you can tell they're not really there with you? They're checking their phone, glancing around the room, their mind a million miles away. It's disheartening, isn't it? When you're having a conversation, be fully present. Put away your phone, silence your inner distractions, and give the person in front of you your undivided attention. It's the most respectful and engaging way to connect. It's easy to approach conversations as an opportunity to prove our intelligence or broadcast our opinions. But the most rewarding conversations occur when we enter with a genuine desire to learn from the other person. Approach every conversation with humility and an open mind. Assume you have something to learn from the person you're speaking with, even if you think you disagree with them. You might be surprised by what you discover. Imagine you're at a party and someone asks, "Did you have a good day?" You answer yes, and the conversation hits a dead end. Now imagine they ask, "What was the highlight of your day?" See how that opens up the conversation. Ask questions that can't be answered with a simple yes or no. Open-ended questions invite the other person to share more, leading to a richer and more engaging conversation. Our minds are constantly racing, jumping from one thought to the next. In conversations, it's tempting to cling to a thought, waiting for our turn to speak, but this can cause us to miss out on the present moment. Instead, practice letting thoughts come and go without judgment. Don't interrupt your train of thought to shoehorn in something you remembered earlier. Focus on truly listening and responding to what's being said right now. We've all been there. Someone's talking about something we know nothing about, and we feel the pressure to appear knowledgeable. But trying to fake it usually backfires. It's okay to admit when you don't know something. In fact, it demonstrates humility and a willingness to learn. People appreciate honesty and authenticity far more than they do feigned expertise. It's natural to want to relate to others, and sharing our own experiences can be a way to connect. However, be mindful of turning the conversation back to yourself too quickly. If someone is sharing something personal, resist the urge to immediately launch into your own similar experience. Your story may be relevant later, but first, give them the space to feel heard and understood. We all have our favorite stories and points we like to make, but repeating ourselves, even if we think we're being clear, can be tedious for the listener. Be mindful of your audience and avoid rehashing the same points repeatedly. If you've already made your point, trust that it was heard, and move on to new aspects of the conversation. Sometimes we get bogged down in unnecessary details, losing our audience in a sea of irrelevant information. Remember, the goal of a conversation is to connect and share, not to overwhelm. Focus on the essential points you want to convey and avoid getting lost in the weeds. Keep your language concise and to the point, ensuring that your message is clear and impactful. Perhaps the most important tip of all: truly listen. And I don't mean just waiting for your turn to speak. I mean listening with the intent to understand, to empathize, to connect with the human being across from you. Pay attention not just to the words being spoken, but also to the emotions behind them. What is the speaker trying to convey? What is their body language telling you? Listening deeply is a gift you give to others and a skill that will enrich your life immeasurably. There's a reason why TED Talks are limited to 18 minutes. People have limited attention spans. While everyday conversations don't have time limits, it's still important to be mindful of how long you're speaking. Being concise shows respect for the other person's time and keeps the conversation engaging. Make your points effectively and then give the other person space to respond. Remember, a good conversation is a balanced exchange, not a monologue. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insightful content. Remember, becoming a better conversationalist is a journey, not a destination. Start incorporating these tips into your daily interactions, and you'll be amazed by the difference they make. You'll find yourself having deeper, more meaningful conversations, forging stronger connections, and navigating the world with greater confidence and empathy. See you next time.